Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gotta turn the gain up a bit on the mic. There we go there. That should be good. And we are live for day 19. Just running the 2 clan boss keys. Currently there's a champ training going. Day 19 login is 500 energy, so we still have 236 of that energy, give or take. We have a 1 energy refill to grab from our missions, our daily missions as well. The Deck of Fate started today. You need to open soul shards and get artifacts for it. We'll get what we can get from the artifacts, but we only have 4 shards to open for the souls. Just not a new player friendly event. I've seen some streamers still sharing that you can use the Demon Slayer promo code. I want to point out again, when the Fusion event ended, it's also ended the use of that code. You cannot use Demon Slayer anymore when you make a new account or a friend starts a new account. The current only promo codes working are GETALICE, GETLOKI, Monkey King, and that's a 50-50 depending where you are, and Desert Queen for Tuhanarak, and mid-game top for Sigmund High Shield. All the epic codes are still working, and the referral links are still working to get Fox Hunter or to get Elenaril in her lineup, but the Demon Slayer code no longer works. I will edit it in the description as well, starting tomorrow. Depending where you are in the world, today is extremely hot, so be careful outside, and if you're indoors, stay cool. If you have humidity over 60 to 70% in your apartment or house, you want to, if you have wooden floors, you want to close the windows, and yeah, it's just suggested to have fans going, or your ceiling fan, or an AC if you're lucky to have an AC. And stay cool. I have to go check on a cat crying for some reason. Poor cat. She drank too much water. Yeah, keep an eye on your pets. They have to stay hydrated, but they also don't know when to stop. And my cat's just been sick because she just fired back half a liter of water. Alright, as for the account, so real life things aside, as for the account, this will be the last day we are doing Brutal, and we're going to move on to Nightmare Clan Boss. We're going to see what gear we can swap out. We're going to sell a lot of gear today. Also check out our forge, see what gear we can make for getting some silver. And 6.97 million. Key. Only have to do one more key and then we can do one key into Nightmare. So this is our lineup. We do need to get, I think what we're going to do is put these two to 50 instead of just going 666. We'll get Deacon to 6-star and then do 50s for these two. Yeah, sorry. I in real life I work a lot of jobs, and yesterday, just this weekend was a busy one. I had less than 2 hours to stream yesterday, so it was, and that was to either get it in or I'd miss a day. So I just wanted to make sure there's a consistent one every day, and we just did an update one yesterday. There is a player that keeps coming to chat too. He's asking for accounts, so keep that in mind. This is not like a giveaway channel. If you want other players to do that or looking for that, you gotta talk to them in Discord or other channels. So here, no, close that. So we're 10 days left on just being locked to these champions. This is our great haul so far. One sec. What are you doing? Stop. Don't chew on the cable. Thank you. Sorry about that. We have to get to get our legendary book, we have to get 3 of these affinities to level 5. As you can see, we don't even have 1 to level 5 yet. This one to upgrade, I think we just got enough, didn't we? Yeah. You blame Warrior. I'm not gonna blame Warrior. It's just like, this is someone who's asking, even on comments on my videos and shorts. Like there's a few people that are asking for accounts. I instead told them how to start a new account and gave them the links to do that. But yeah, I don't know if that's a common thing for giveaways, but it's just not so. We said we'd give some accounts, like we'd give away one of these accounts down the road in a couple of months. None of it is going to be done anytime soon. Hey Warrior, how are you? Hey, someone we actually have. Well, look, we've gotten a double soul, and we've only opened 14. That's brutal. We also have Metal Shaper. Yes. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It's very hot today in North America. We're under like a sun, I don't know what they called it. Nonetheless, it's like almost 47 Celsius here with the humidix. We're all melting. Can I upgrade you? $600. SB11. 98 degrees there. Yeah, it's a hot one today. It's and then it was an eventful weekend otherwise. We won't talk about those kind of things, but yeah, it was what's going on in the Middle East is a mess right now. Classic Arena, we finally got those. We have energy there to pick up too. Where do we sit in the tournament? We're in 30th. So we're not going to win anything from there. Champ training, we got that as well. I'm hoping to at least get up to here. It's always hot there. before this closes. Do 5. I don't know why Galek's still in this team. His gear needs to be redone. I gotta do that, get on that. What are you doing, cat? My cat's on my bookshelf and I'm just trying to watch what she's doing. She's sitting on a bookshelf that's got very expensive books sitting on top. On the very top shelf. I'd like her not to be sick on those. If she's gonna be sick again. Yeah. Yeah, it's a scorcher today, and everyone's feeling it. I'm melting. I've got 3 fans going. Due to the humidity, the AC just wasn't cutting it. I hope wherever you are, you have air conditioning. That was a statistic that blew my mind. Only 35% of the world has AC. That's right. Get down from there. Thank you. We paid gems to open this dungeon because I just wanted to get that Justicar path done and on to the next path, so that's why it's still open on the Spirit Day. It wasn't going to open again, I think, till Wednesday. Right now I believe we have 20 Ancients, 8 Voids, and 2 Sacreds. Funny enough, we need the greater potions, so I'm not upset that we only got the medium ones there. I think we have 12 or 15 of the superiors, so for now we don't need them. We pushed the event dungeon 2 more floors as well, so it's not 100% when running it, but we are able to get 6-star artifacts from there now. As a quick heads up, there's not going to be another 2x event unless they pop one up for at least 10 days. Just waiting for this to finish, and then I'm just trying to look up what the next legendary's name is. Defeated. So we lose if he doesn't get his hit in before the before these die, and also this guy will target him. So that's what I mean. He does the HP swap. So of all the champions here, we want these two dead. Now Deacon didn't land decreased defense as well, otherwise we might have had a better shot at killing her here. These are the Deck of Fate scrolls. It's a cool graphic, don't get me wrong. Keep getting, unfortunately, pieces like this. It's like, oh, that's great, but the substats just don't pair with it. So we pushed all our dungeons as well. Like this is at 18. This is at 14. We cannot push Fire Knight further until we have Marag leveled up. Ice Golem, we're at 18. Spiders at 14 as well. Minotaurs, 15 done. The Potion Keeps are mostly all like 18 to 20 down here. Except for Spirit, because Spirit's the pain. This is at 20. Iron Twins, depending on the affinity, we've pushed them down here. So should be able to beat the first few stages. Also, reminders to last day to set up your siege defenses. That'll kick in tonight. Getting close to the last one we can do. Why is this running? Sorry if you heard pieces of a random interview in the background. I don't know why it was on. I do not see where yeah, I just cannot find the name of that champion. Okay. I think that's all we're gonna get from there. Yeah, I don't suggest doing these events just because they're like to the moon. Of course we get this, right? Of course we're clearly gonna get this champion, guys, one day. Her we can actually get one day, maybe. I don't have another soul for him right now. We have to choose his blessing, did I not? Yeah, I did. It's Brimstone. Morag. What do I want on her? That gives her some HP. She doesn't place debuffs, so it's not... This will be good, like, when she's 5-star. Like, not right now, though. I was trying to decide which one of those is better. I think this is better overall. All right. So we do not have a lot of boot options for the chest. You're flying cat. Might be poaching Bellower's gear here. Like, we aren't using these guys for another 10 days. This was just gear I threw on them, but it might be better to move it to her. See, that's got 1 and 1. Defense is so low. She's a defense champ. What am I doing? Don't need attack. Glad I noticed that before I moved the gear. I was looking for a helmet. I'm not going to take Tagoar's helmet. Take that off for now. We just want speed. We can do flat defense too. Like, this one's not bad. We really need crit rate, but it doesn't seem like we have any chests with crit rate, so looking for our next best option. I only picked 5 and 6 star gear. Did I make sure I picked 5? Yeah. So I mean, there's this piece here. I can't see what this is right now that's on her. I'll have to check. I think it's a resistance chest. Yeah, resistance chest, so. Do I want to keep this? Yes. Take that off. Crit damage. This has speed. That for now. Was that shield? Do that one. I remember the boots were bellowers. They were in that. So we'll give her these boots instead. I think this was the chest I was taking. Probably won't go to 12 yet, I don't think so. So we only poached a shield, like this champion we weren't even using, so it doesn't matter. The crit rate's the next thing to work on, but I'll be swapping out the gloves. For now though, we want to get our defense high. What did you miss? We were doing some re-gearing, but we're out of silver, so we re-geared Marag, we gave her her blessing, gave her cruelty. Getting out of there now. And how far are we on you? I had to burn my food for Deacon, one of them, as to be able to fuse Justicar, because I couldn't get a second Diabolist for the life of me. So we do need to farm that. Right now for 4-star food, what do we have? we're out of silver. We're gonna have to go farm a little bit. And right now, what was it giving us? It still wants us to collect that banner. We are almost at the next reward. We still have energy here as well. Training, we're 1,300 points shy of the ports to get a primal shard. Your food. I don't think I have any more 4 stars. I'm gonna have to make some. Oh, we can get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of him. Well, those are going on in the background. You're doing that in the background just so I can do some things here. The game limits you what you can do with background battles. Like the whole idea that you'd want to jump into faction wars or something, but you can't. So in the meantime, we have to go here. We're gonna see what gear we can burn through here, just to get some silver. We're also close to getting more materials for here. Just want to check quickly. Dailies, we did all our dailies, so when that resets, our next grabs are going to be these 2 materials here tomorrow. Or this will be tonight, but I won't grab them till tomorrow just so I do it on stream. There's 2.5 weeks left on that. Still have energy there to grab. Dailies are done. Quests right now we are at 16. We missed 2 days. I guess we missed 3. We missed 3 somehow. Getting all the daily stuff done. I could swear we've been doing it every day, but yeah. That's where we sit on shards right now. So we'll only keep 4-star legendary or epic gear. The rest of it we're going to sell. We do need crit rate gloves, but I'll hold on to it for now. Get rid of that. As you're doing faction wars, this is a quick way to make silver. It's just going through the forge and burning everything that you're not going to use. So keep those 4 pieces for now. Fortunately, it's a 3-star piece. That had good substats, but a terrible main stat. Again, good substats, but bad main stat. This is a good stat, but if we don't hit accuracy here, then, you know, the only reason I'm going to keep these is because of the bonuses from this set are good. And we don't have speed boots in that set right now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And the last pull for that. So those are good subsets. We'll keep that. Get rid of this. That was a good stat and good substats, but it's a 3-star piece. It's just not worth keeping or rolling up. It's good secondary. So 1 and 1, we'll keep it for now, but likely going to sell it. gonna go in here, we're gonna do the same thing. You gave away your main account. That's what's getting people coming here account hunting. Were you just not playing it anymore? I'm curious when Godforge does come out, when it hits alpha or whatever they're going to do on the release, how many champions there's going to be in the game. Because when Raid came out, there wasn't that many. So I'm curious if they're going to be in the same boat, that there's going to be added over time. There's a good pull for not using any materials. We got epics and a couple legendary, but it's all 3-4 star. Keep that for now. Some of these 3 stars I might keep for faction wars, but we're gonna keep those because we don't have speed boots in the set. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I'm actually curious. The biggest thing about Godforge I'm curious about is, for all the criticism there is about raids, like, you know, pay to win aspect or the monetary aspect, like Godforge, they're built by a community, but they also do need to make money as a company, right? So I'm curious if they're gonna have a similar structure. It was gonna be around packs and shards and upgrading, or if they've done a different pay format to it. It's telling me I don't have energy. Little do you know. For some reason it didn't sell all this stuff. Why didn't those stack? Alright, can sell those. I'm very close to this, so I'm excited to hit this landmark. Take that energy for now. The reason I'm leveling these up is because there's a champ training on right now. So I'm just trying to get the most points that I can before I sack these guys to food. Okay. Do not sacrifice these champions that have the little circle under them for fusions unless you're sure you do not need them or you have extras. Gonna stay free to play on Godforge. I wonder if that's why the whole Godforge team, for the most part, they stopped doing any free-to-play on their main accounts. Like, they don't do, outside of the tournament, they haven't done anything pointing at free-to-play or any videos geared that way. So I'm curious how they're gonna frame their Godforge accounts on YouTube when they're doing it. How many 2-stars to take Alice to 6? I think it's 25. You need 5 5-stars, which takes 25 4-stars, which takes 75 3-stars, or 78 3-stars. I have a spreadsheet, one sec. It's a lot. Okay, so rank 2s you need 60. This is just for one. This is for one 5-star chicken. You need 62 stars, 23 stars, 5 4-stars to get one 5-star. So times that by 5 to get your first 60. So you need 300. If you're going all the way from the uncommons, you'll have to do 300 uncommons. And then you'll have to do 100 rank 3. And then you have to do 25 rank 4. So right now I have no 3 stars or 4-star food rather. Like I could get rid of Valerie here, but I want to keep this one. I booked her out. Why she's not locked, I don't know, but she should be locked. She's not gonna be food. Um, so faction wars. I think Justicar has gear on. Yeah. Gear defense. Sure, I'm not going to use that on anyone else. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do the boss. So we did not win. Is it okay to mix gear sets in the beginning to get stats? Yes. Yes. Early to mid game, you want stats over sets. Yeah, not a problem. That's what I did with Marag there when I was putting some new gear on her. I was looking for specific stats over, like I was looking to increase her speed and defense over getting her crit rate or getting a set on her to max out her crit rate. We want her crit rate maxed out, but just don't have the gear right now to do that. I'd rather her stay alive longer in fights. I'm just gonna make sure I 3-starred this whole thing. Yeah, I have. Okay. That's coffee. It's not water, it's coffee. You can't have coffee. Go. We're just gonna get our faction wars done and then jump back into using that energy in dungeons. We really gotta start grinding gear out. Yeah, you're not gonna have Savage or Cruel for quite some time. Cruel is more something you can plan on getting, just because every day from Clan Boss you'll likely get one. If you're, as long as you get your one keying like easy and one keying normal, let's say, you're gonna get probably one piece of Cruel out of those 4 chests. And down the road, like after your first week, that's gonna be 14 to 20 pieces of Cruel and the other set, the Immortal set from there, that you can sift through. Overall, let's say after your first 30 days, you should, at least like at the uncommon level, have enough Cruel for Alice to put her in 3 Cruel sets. In saying that, getting crit damage or crit rate or attack percent Cruel gloves is going to be very difficult. Getting attack percent chests for her is going to be difficult, or accuracy. And getting, for the boots, getting speed boots or attack percent boots with speed and crit damage on them. Like, those are the stats you're looking for, but getting them is going to be, like, that's what you can't rely on. Like, it's in the air, it's up to the game, it's all random. So you're early on, your set for Alice is going to be the lifesteal gear you get from logging in, the 4-piece sets, the 4-star sets, the epic ones. You'll get crit rate gloves from that, attack percent chest, and speed boots guaranteed. having her in those three plus the weapon, helmet, or shield, as long as it has crit rate, crit damage on the pieces, use that as your fourth, and then round it out with cruel, either the ones you got from campaign or the ones that you could get down the road. But her shield, like whatever the other two pieces are, the helmet shield or the weapon shield, whatever's left for you, like in the air there, those two slots, you can literally put 2 more lifesteal pieces. If the 12 you got from the starter pass, for instance, you got a good weapon and good helmet, it doesn't matter. She has 6 pieces on and she's not getting a stat bonus from a set, as long as the stats themselves on those weapons and extra pieces are good. Like right now I have defense from the resilience set. I have boots on THOLIN just because they're 6-star. They have some of the stats I need. So he's wearing those over a set percent, and I've just made sure to keep the lifesteal pieces on him for now. But I will eventually rotate him out of lifesteal. Okay, so those are all the glyphs we've got, and we got more materials there. Take those out. These in. I just don't think we can, even with, if I put the epics back in here, I don't think we can finish this, but we'll try. We aren't using these 2 epics in our main roster yet. So that's 3-star done. So these epics are a big power boost, but at the same time, I don't think they'll even be able to just plow through the boss here. The only ones wearing gear here are Shield Guard and these 3 here in the corner. And Shield Guard's already down. She'll go down next. High Katoon can turn meter control this boss, I believe. Nah, you cool down. Still got a 200 meter boost. I could try manualing it, but unless Farrakhan survives, it's gonna be a rough one. He got stunned, he doesn't have enough resistance. And there, he's down too. So even if you got good champions, it's not guaranteed. They need to be geared up. So we'll go here, get these out of the way. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just waiting for this to finish up. Accuracy, like an accuracy on an accuracy set. Great. This low rolled, so we're gonna sell it. We're not getting lucky with epic or legendary pieces, but we'll get 2 more runs in here. And then we'll do some arena while we're waiting. I want to see if there's a way to look it up later. I'll see in OBS if I can put in like a be right back or a even just put the food counter in the top left, so when people are asking, like, or in the bottom down here, just put it in the bottom corner down here so chat can see. Can I move this over here? I can move the chat over there. That's also good to know. So eventually I'll put chat on screen so people can see it as well. Speed boots, good. 6-star gauntlets. Could be worse. Do one more. Yeah, GALEK's really not doing much in here. We gotta rotate him out probably. Oh, we took a kicking. is a legendary you get for free. Not till I think day 180 or 240. I'll double check. Now he might kill us on the right there. Got lucky, he's not geared. Can't beat any of them. Remember, you can get 35 arena battles in a day. Just really didn't want to risk it on Alice. I'm trying not to lose battles. Three v three arena reset this morning, so it's gonna be. There should be. It's being the start of the week. There should be a lot of easier teams to beat. It's a good chance to get all 20 of your daily battles in. Why I'm targeting Ugo is she'll revive the entire team if I don't. This Valerie might actually be like geared enough to kill Mortu. And she is. This is Whisper. She's a great end game damage dealer. She does need to be heavily geared though. So we're out of the daily ones, but we can go get the refill because we did do a lot of faction wars, so the advanced mission should be available to get the refill there. We do have two energy refills for later on as well. That's Molly Tankard. She's a great support if you can end up getting her. Just so you know, it takes 100 days to get this legendary. You can only buy one of these fragments a day. And if you do the math, you need 360 per day to do it. So early on, it's not suggested to go for this and just collect these two so you can do the Broadmaw fusion. I think the music ended. Sorry, one sec. Was a new one he just put out? Music today brought to you by White Bat Audio. Carl Casey. So these tiers, you're not likely early on to get past Bronze 2, so it suggests, you know, you'd have to time your battles. You can maybe get to Bronze 3, but once you get to this ballpark, until they increase the ceilings like they said they're going to, it's very hard to get further on because there's a lot of people competing for the missions to... sorry, my cat was on my phone. Completing these missions to do the Romantu and Marius paths. After you finish Arbiter, 2 more legendary paths open up. So when we finish this, then the Romantu and Marius ones open. Romantu has a lot of 3v3 arena stuff. And then Marius has a lot of live arena. Ice Golem 10 on normal 10 times. So when you do this, I think you can have super raids on, but we're not going to, so I just want to make sure we do it. We'll do stage 14. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. It's really a contesting thing right now online that no one wants to listen. The Demon Slayer promo code no longer works. Just to give you a heads up, as of about a week ago, it stopped working. It stopped working about 3 days before the fusion finished. As well as a few of the other promo codes have stopped working for new players. You can only get Alice, Loki, Sigmund High Shield, and some can still get Monkey King, some can't. I've had some people in Discord telling me they're still able to get them, others can't, so I don't know if it's region or what, but just letting you know the THOLIN promo codes have ended. You can still, Alice is probably your next best champion to grab, but with Get Alice. But Dragon Slayer, as far as I've been told and as far as we've tried, it does not work. Unfortunately, flat stat, but you can put that on Faction Wars person now. It's a good piece of gear to boost Faction War push. I'm one of the support champions for that faction. Gonna stream for about 15 more minutes, and then I gotta get going to work, and then we'll be back tomorrow. Seems like Wednesday and Sunday are the best days for me to stream for viewer base wise. Epic shield. We're getting at least like epic and legendary gear, which is great. think we're too short. Yeah, we need one more piece of gear. We gotta do one more run. This fight was a chance, but I figured that because I'm a positive affinity to Alice that I'd be able to take it on the team. Ooh, rough. I should have manualed that one. Because I'm not going to refresh, I think I can manual this and win. Guess not. I think I need to get a crit on her to win, I don't know. Counterattack. Revives on cooldown. Yeah, I just can't. They're just too fast. The high tune. Oh well. Try this one. This is one of the champions you need to fuse Lady Mikage. Once their buffs wear off, I should be okay, but that's if we don't die first. Loki's negative affinity me, so he's hurting pretty bad. And he's doing a lockout too. He's a good champion. Doesn't get enough credit. And he can solo the new boss as well, the coalition boss. With books, masteries, and gear. Like, he can't just do it, like, you know, nonchalant, but... One more run to do before we finish up. Gotta win one superior potion. Fingers crossed. It's only 25% chance to get one from here. Sorry. Desert Queen or Monkey? I'd say go for Monkey King. Desert Queen's a lot harder start. She is she's like one of the best supports in the game, but you need damage to support her. So unless you're gonna start with Corrado, Fox Hunter, or Elhain to have some damage, and then you have to get lucky on the gear you roll for them, she's a much more uphill battle. In saying that, she is a Void Legendary. Monkey King is good start to finish. He's good early game, end game, mid game. He just needs a little bit of gear, which you can get from the login. You'll get the crit rate gloves, attack percent chest, and speed boots from your day 1, 2, 3 login from the Shaman path. He's very, very good. The only thing he'll have trouble with are magic affinity in arena. So he'd have trouble against champions like Alice or any blue. The magic is the blue circle affinity, so he'll have trouble versus champions like that. But you can build. He is a speed lead as well for arena, so he does get the jump on them as long as you build him fast. He'll need high attack first, and then you can work on crit rate and crit damage. But you want to work on getting his attack percent up first. Do stats over sets. Starting for the campaign and dungeon with Monkey King, you'll want to have put the speed boots on him from logging in. If you do get one of the lifesteal sets from the starter pass and they're good stats on it, you can put those pieces on him, as well as the download attack set, the 2 5-star rare pieces, as long as they roll well. And you can then go through most of campaign pretty easily with him. That turn is a prime example of why this champion's nuts. Like, he just got like 7 attacks off in a row. Oh, we can stop because we just got the superior potions there. So now we gotta do dragon 10 times. Should only have to do it 5 times. This has to be higher than Dragon 10 on 18, I believe, or 17 or 18 I just started up. I'm dreading the day my cat actually scratches my computer screen because, like, my most expensive monitor, she keeps like putting her paw up to it. She chases the cursor, and that's got to stop. So right now I'm just doing some of the Arbiter missions, but just make sure you're trying to do them as you're going. Again, we're on day 19 and we're already on the 3rd section of the path. We haven't done anything crazy to go out of our ways to get it done. I've opened up one potion keep once for 200 gems. That's all I've really done. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to throw something in the washer quick. So I think we got lucky and we've got 8 pieces out of the 10. So we only need to get one more run. As long as we don't get potions or brews or any shards here. Sorry. We touched one thing in OBS and it just goes bananas. Fuck. Okay, so we did get our full 10. That should be all. Okay. Now we gotta get one superior from Magic Keep. Ah! We didn't do it in time. We'll have to do that one on Wednesday. I'm not dropping 200 gems on that again to open it, so that's the breaks there. Where is Fox Center? So there's a lot of people negatively talking about like if you use this code instead. So benefits of picking him: you get a crit rate. You only have to get him to 80% crit rate because you can use him as a lead and he'll get crit rate in battle. He locks out skills, blocks active skills for two turns. This goes up to 100%. He is one of the few champions that can do that. A lot of people say he sucks because of his affinity. They don't know what they're talking about. He's so good in Faction Wars. He's so good in Doom Tower. He's good in so many endgame areas. A lot of the Cursed City. It's just some late game players have the perspective of they have 200 legendaries on their account. So if you have that big of a pool, yeah, he's gonna fall off down to like a 3 out of 5. In terms of his utility, though, he also has this. He places a stun, grants an extra turn, resets cooldown if he has Yumiko. If you have Yumiko with him, it's like a night and day difference of his performance. But even without her, he has 3-turn attack, so he's good for Fire Knight. And then this here, his attack damage can't be decreased by passives and masteries, except by bosses. You can't increase it either with the other, like you can increase his crit rate but not his attack percent, so that's something to keep in mind. Yumiko, if she does die, resets cooldown all his attacks, grants an extra turn. So again, like if you have a Yumiko, he becomes pretty nutty. They ever do a promo code on Yumiko when you start with him in the pair, like it's just bananas difference. But overall, with this, and this ability here with the stun for 2 turns, he's a very decent champion early on. I would say he starts off at like a 4 and drops down to a 3 by late game. But comparing him to Sun Wukong, No, he's a skinwalker, sorry. What am I doing? Sun Wukong, where are you? So, still one of the best ways you can start off. He has a chance to stun on his A1. He attacks when he ignores defense. He attacks everyone else. If the target's killed, attack ignores 50% of the target's defense, cannot be crit. The secondary attack can't be critical. The initial target survives. They get a sheep debuff placed on them. It cannot be blocked. Tackle enemies before attacking, steals all their buffs and places block buffs. You do need accuracy to land this, so there's a lot of different ways to build this champion. Some people do extremely high speed and accuracy and use him as a stripper in arena and then also damage. You can go hard damage where he just ignores defense and just does heaps of damage. This ability here is the one people are beating the Coalition dungeon with and just nuking down a side, and then just absolutely nukes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, hi Aaron, how you doing? Yeah, we're just about to finish up here. I may in the future do a Sun Wukong start. I might just make the account now to have it and then jump on it when I can. But I'll do something to show like what starting with him is like while he's still an option. Again, only like I've heard only like half people can still get him. Like some people are having problems using his promo code, but yeah. Quick recap of where we are. We're making the chickens for Deacon, and we're also going to be making the chickens for likely Fane, Deacon Fane, or Deacon and Morag. Getting them to 6-star within the next 2 days is the goal. We need lots of energy for that. We do have gems starting to pile up again. So we also have this coming up as a reward, 5 energy refills. So we will get that from doing these missions here. It is Spider, so that is a good rotation. Spider and Dragon are the easier ones for us to do. So once we get the points from that, and then getting the refresh medals as well, we should be able to start doing Nightmare by probably, it's day 20, it was day 19 to 20 tonight. So I would say by Wednesday, going into day 23, 24, we should absolutely be hitting Nightmare. We might even be able to, depending if I can get the masteries, which is an energy issue, done for Deacon and then the 4th champion, we might be able to 3-key Nightmare and then attempt Ultra Nightmare. I don't think we will, but we can try. Alright, hope everyone had a good time today. Please like and follow and subscribe if you're able to. Appreciate the interaction, appreciate stopping by, and I hope you're enjoying the THOLIN series. Here again, this is probably the last day he's going to be in this gear. We'll be re-gearing him when we can. Still waiting to get some more dwarf artifacts there to get him a better medallion. We will be re-gearing him soon. Trying to get him geared up for strictly clan boss, which could be a mastery change out of Helm Smasher, this one here, ignoring defense, and switching that out for War Master possibly. But we'll decide that when we get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Again, hope everyone's had a great day, and stay cool if you can. It's roasty toasty outside, so yeah, stay out of the sun, stay hydrated, and